We can't sit here and pretend like we are the same as men. We're not. We're not. We can't wash men off. Period. No, I need you to hear me. We cannot wash men off. There will always be a remnant of the men that we've been with inside of our bodies for life. So if you are just filled with all of these different people, you know how many different soul ties, demon spirits you got in your body?
But so do men, though.
No, men can wash us off.
Can a woman ever recover from being an OF?
Never.
Model.
No.
What?
Absolutely not.
But she changed her life, Sarah. She found God, Sarah.
Well, okay, let me reiterate. Can she recover? Yes. Will she have the best options of high value, high earning masculine men? No.
But it
doesn't matter.
She's abstinent.
She sold her body on the internet.
She's abstinent now.
People have seen her busted, spread wide open.
Welcome to OnlyFans.
Busted wide open.
If you decide to be ran through, if you decide to have an OF, if you decide to do adult entertainment industry, you are disqualifying yourself from a certain type of man.
Got him.
So,
yeah.
Hold on.
Come on.
Gotta play devil's advocate here.
I love devil's advocate.
So what about the men? Why is it that
it's a double standard?
Oh, why is it?
Yeah.
Like a man's confidence is defined by how many women he break down in his bed.
Why does the sun come up in the east and go down in the west?
Because God made it that way.
Why do the stars sparkle?
But that's God's law.
Why is the sky blue even though it's not blue? Why? I don't ask those questions. It is a double standard. We can't sit here and pretend like we are the same as men. We're not.
Why
We're not.
men
We
do
can't
a
wash
thing?
men off.
So
period. No,
And
I need you to hear
women can't
me.
do the
We
same
cannot wash men off. There will always be a remnant of the men that we've been with inside of our bodies for life. So if you are just filled with all of these different people, you know how many different soul ties, demon spirits you got in your body?
But so do men, though.
No, men can wash us off.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying
Yeah.
because we are incubators and they are whatever.
Penetrators. That's what they are.
Yeah.
It's a sport, especially for certain types of men. And for us to sit here and act like we could be just like men, that's wild to me. I can't even fathom that.
I'm not.
Never
We
gonna
can't
happen.
sit here and pretend like.
I hate to break it to you, but men and women are not the same. I think one of the fundamental flaws of the feminist movement was trying to convince women that they could do anything that a man can do. But that's just not the case. I'm sorry. Let me break this down for you. The more worldly experience that a woman has, the less value she has. Sorry, it's true. However, the more worldly experience that a man has, the more value he has. Whoa, you don't like that. I understand. But check this out. Now everybody can do what they want. It's a free country. But in regards to a relationship, a man ultimately is going to want a woman with very minimum worldly experience. Less bodies, less going out to the club, etc. However, a man absolutely has to have worldly experience. I'm sorry. It's just true. We are different. Every woman that I hear always says, look, I need a protector and a provider. Every man has got to do recon on what the enemy looks like and what the enemy is doing. A man has to have worldly experience. If he is going to be a provider, he has to have skills. Women, tell me that you don't want a man that has experience and skills. I don't hold it against you. Why would you? You should not want a man that does not have worldly experience and skills if he cannot be a protector and a provider. But women, you are not the same. You do not handle emotional trauma the same as men do. I'm sorry. You are just different. Men and women are different. Here's the thing. Men and women are built different, okay? The more worldly experience that a woman has, the more emotional trauma she is going to accumulate. And therefore, she is going to spill that emotional trauma on every relationship that she has from that day forward. However, a man, he cannot be a proper protector. He cannot be a proper provider if he does not have worldly skills and knowledge of how to navigate in the world and how to navigate the social structure. He cannot be a proper provider. He cannot be a proper protector if he has not put himself in the position to properly see how evil works. A man, if he is going to be a protector, he has absolutely got to understand how the enemy thinks. He has got to do recon on the enemy. I'm telling you, men and women are built different. Men are built with the capability to dance with the devil a little closer to the fire than what women are and come out with less emotional trauma. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. The less worldly experience that a woman has, the higher her value is. Men have to have more worldly experience. If you're going to be a protector and a provider, men have to experience the world. Women, the more worldly experience that you have, the less value you have. Protect yourself.